Hello everybody and a beautiful good day. I hope you're doing great. Today I wanted to make a little quick tutorial about pilot waypoints. A lot of people asked me in the past, why do I always create these pilot waypoints? For what are they useful? And why do you always make a blue line over the airport on your departure? Yeah, I wanted to answer that to you for today. So yeah, I would just say we're gonna start. Okay, I would just say we're going to start. So, first of all, pilot waypoints are basically custom waypoints, which are not officially any waypoints you're going to find on any routes or whatever. Pilot waypoints are often just a help for the pilots. So, for example, what I use it often for is on my departure for the engine out procedure. So normally when you have an engine out on the departure, what you just do is you're going to follow the runway heading and keep the runway track basically and climb out of the runway 25 miles out. And just to have like a visual reference for in front of you, you are creating these pilot waypoints, which are basically always then a fixed info basically. So you create a pilot waypoint and then put that into a fixed info to get like a visual reference. It's only a visual reference where that point is. And at that specific point, then you can do a holding. So that's pretty useful for these things, for example. I'm not sure what real pilots also use it for exactly, but I believe they often use it, for example, when they have to do some heading vectors, to keep distance with other aircrafts and stuff. So often I think that's often in long haul flights where the controllers tell you, hey, turn left heading, blah, blah, blah. And when you cross that, then please make this and this. And to just give a visual reference, often pilots then create these custom waypoints or pilot waypoints. And to show you how to create one, I would just say we are going right now into the MCDU. Then we're gonna go data, scroll one page to the right, and then we have pilot waypoints. And then we have to create an identifier, and then we have three options. So for example, for my thing, which I mostly use is the place bearing distance. That's for the engine out procedure. I mean, here also the place bearing, or here the coordinates. I would just say for now, we're gonna do a pilot waypoint for Copenhagen. That's what I'm en route right now too. So we're gonna do the ICAO code from Copenhagen, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. And let us just check real quick for Copenhagen. I'm gonna get the ground charts here real quick up, and we're just gonna now pretend we would take off runway 22 right. So the heading is 217. That means 22 right, and then slash 217 slash, in our case, 25 miles. We're gonna put that in here. We're gonna also add an identifier. We're gonna call it EO, so engine out, and then 22 right. You can call it whatever you want, but mostly I do engine out 22 right. Then I'm gonna put that in there, gonna store that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Echo Charlie Hotel 04 left. That's my arrival runway, guys, but I'm only trying to kind of show you what fixed infos and everything is. So we're gonna go to the last waypoint now. This was this one here. Sorry. It is this one. There we go. Fixed info, engine out, 22 right. And then what we do is we're gonna add a radial because the waypoint is in the opposite direction then. We need a line basically going from the waypoint. Let's pretend it would be here and it's going all the way onto the runway here. So, I mean, we don't see the waypoint here. It's just, you can see my mouse, and that's how it would look on the display here. I'm just gonna show you that on the MFD real quick. So basically, you can see the waypoint. Gonna make it a little bigger so we see it. Wait, guys, I forgot something here. We have to add the radial first. The radial will be, I mean, not 217 because in the opposite direction of the runway. So we're gonna add 180 degrees. And my way, I mostly do it that way. I gonna do minus 200, that would be 17 degrees, plus 20, that would be 37. So we're just gonna type in 37 here. And then we see a line there, and the engine out waypoint is just over there. You see that, and the line is basically going onto the runway here. So if we would now take off from runway 2 to right, and we have an engine failure, we're not going to follow the departure. We're basically just gonna follow the line here through the waypoint. And then, for example, what you could do is you're gonna go secondary flight plan, copy active, and then if we're just gonna scroll down real quick so I can show you a little better. Let's just pretend now we're gonna add the waypoint. Yeah, we can edit it wherever we want. Engine out 2 to right, because it's our custom or pilot waypoint. We can just add it into our flight plan. I don't do it now in the secondary flight plan to show you that. So let's just put it over, under airbook here. And what we're now gonna do basically is we're gonna do a holding, and then inbound course is, you can just check it here, it's 217. And then you will, if we're gonna go return, you would see, or you should see, a holding there. It's now a little big. Just keep in mind, it's calculating that on our current speed. We are right now on cruising altitude, so that would be a huge holding. But on takeoff, for sure, it would be a way smaller holding. You're basically gonna go, it's a little small actually. Let's try to get a little closer. So that's our pilot waypoint, engine out 2 to right. And then you basically would just do a holding there, and you can fiddle out everything, you know, to trajectories and stuff, and then you can return to the airport. It's just a visual reference and a helpful thing, because this just reduces the stress a lot. Alright guys, that's it with the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful also. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comments, and for now, see you. Bye bye.